My name is Brenny Coomer. I'm going to be giving you an overview of a 7th grade online social studies unit for middle school students over rights, colonialism, and resistance in Africa. Some of the enduring big idea understandings our students will attain from this unit include our past influences our present, profit and motives to earn more money can fuel exploration. Those exploration movements can have negative and positive impacts. Conflict resolution is not always peaceful, but sometimes it can be, and that history is a story. Additional learning outcomes include causes and effects of colonialization, identifying views of lesser heard perspectives. So we're looking at multiple perspectives in history, comparing responses of those multiple perspectives, analyzing colonial resistance movements, so connecting the past to present movements, and then developing historical thinking skills. Lesson 1 will involve completing a vocabulary activity with 80% accuracy. Lesson 2 will involve describing the causes and effects of the Scramble for Africa by creating graphic organizers with competency. Lesson 3 will involve describing motives and impacts of colonial rule and looking at the perspectives of multiple groups in the past with a constructed response activity. Lesson 4 will involve a collaborative Venn diagram activity with colonial resistance movements. Lesson 5, evaluating modern resistance movements. And then wrapping up the unit is lesson 6 with our performance task, where students will create a presentation. And in that presentation, they will identify and create a successful recipe for resistance movements, building on the ideas and concepts they learned from the unit. There are a variety of instructional resources that I have linked on this presentation. These are primary and secondary sources, readings, videos, maps, and speeches that students will use to really dig into the past and analyze those perspectives of people who lived during that time. There's also several activities we'll do in the unit. We'll do vocabulary activities, making graphic organizers to scaffold note-taking skills, looking at multiple perspectives in history, comparing and contrasting, making connections from the past to the present, and synthesizing our ideas. Assessments will include the Frayer vocabulary activity, accuracy on causes and effects graphic organizer, constructed responses, Venn diagram, it's a collaborative activity, constructed response for modern resistance movements, and performance task where they create a recipe for a successful resistance movement. Technology, Canvas will be our LMS for this unit, and additional tools include Zoom, G Suite, Flipgrid, GoSynth, Screencastify, and Uzella. There are several standards we'll be covering, from Indiana Academic Social Studies Standards and ISTE standards.